Hey there, Cosmic Warriors, and welcome back to another video. And if you are new here, my name is Hannah. I am a Western Practical Astrologer. All right, so in today's video, we are going to be exploring Taurus relationships. Stay tuned because we are going to get into it. But before we do, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button and click the bell. And if you are interested in booking a reading with me, then you can visit my website, hannahselsewhere.com. There you can also find my astrology products. And if you want extra videos ad-free, okay, so early videos ad-free plus PDF guides and daily forecasts, then you can join the Patreon. And I want to say thank you so much to my patrons over there for all of your support. As always, I hope you find this video to be helpful. Let's do this. Alright, so the information in this video can be applied to your romantic relationships, friendships, parenting, family, and so on. There's a little piece of everything in this. But watch for your rising, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. If any of these planets are in Taurus in your chart, see how the information resonates, okay? Also, make sure to check out my Aspects in Astrology series for more information about the energy flow between the signs. Taurus relationships. When you're with other Taurus, meaning if they have Taurus planets or if their Taurus planets fall within your first house, you're most likely going to feel comfortable and can be laid back together, right? You can really chill. You can relax, feel at ease whenever you're together. You'll not rush each other or push. And you might also know what you each value. You might indulge together and suggest products to buy, perhaps. Shopping or going to a spa is likely. Maybe you feel seen by other Taurus, like they value you and you're secure within their company. However, being overly stubborn can happen. You both might insist on doing things your way or sort of taking your time. So yes, resistance is probable here. So do be cautious of these things, and then also being possessive and materialistic, overly materialistic. Still, you learn from one another's values, resources, and your gifts. You both can support each other and there is loyalty present. Taurus-Gemini relationships. When you're with Gemini, meaning if they have Gemini planets or if their Gemini planets fall within your second house, you feel you need to be social and more lively and flexible. You also come to explore other options and be open to change. Your Gemini friend, lover, or colleague will encourage you to be curious, to be adaptable, variety and everything, right? Especially when it comes to your financial and security, whenever it comes to financial and security matters, which you can be pretty adaptable when it comes to these things, Taurus. However, tension can arise if Gemini is too flaky or scattered, if they don't follow through with plans, or if you're too stuck in your ways, right? Bullheaded, persistent Taurus. Still, Gemini teaches you the importance of valuing your intelligence and your voice as well, whilst also sharing your skills of creativity. Gemini says, think of it this way. Have you ever thought of it like this? You eventually grow into your Gemini traits of duality, wit, and being extra communicative later on in life, right? So you really do start to grow into these qualities, these traits. You truly come to value them. Taurus-Cancer relationships. When you're with Cancer, meaning if they have Cancer planets or if their Cancer planets fall within your third house, they get you emotional in conversations. They'll get you picking up on what others might be feeling through their words, their message, their body language. You'll enjoy discussing domestic or family related subjects together. The types of conversations you have tend to be more reflective, supportive, comforting, right? Emotional. Maybe you grew up with siblings who had Cancerian placements or cousins even, or your school friends had Cancer placements. However, whilst Cancer can bring nostalgic information, it's important not to get caught up in the past too much, right? Where there can be this dwelling on the past. Becoming swept up in the conversation is also likely, so becoming maybe too intertwined with that emotional part. Still, Cancer teaches you the importance of being intuitive, right? To be an intuitive communicator and learner. You do grow into your Cancer traits later on in life where you possess a nurturing mind. Taurus-Leo. When you're with Leo, meaning if they have Leo planets or if their Leo planets fall within your 4th house, you might feel irritated or you could feel right at home. It really all depends on how you perceived your parents growing up. Maybe one of your parents has or had Leo placements, or you grew up in this loud, sort of performative, but yet warm, friendly family. Leo, though, encourages you to be playful, to be expressive, and to also be confident, right? To be confident from within. There's something quite cheerful and positive and bright that Leo brings to your emotional world, Taurus. I mean, at your core, you're enthusiastic and you're entertaining, but you tend to keep these qualities private. Leo reminds you, though, to tap into your inner child and your self-expression. Practical versus spontaneity clashes are likely, though. There can be that stubbornness as well, ego clashes too. Still, Leo reminds you of your positive and generous qualities. Taurus-Virgo. When you're with Virgo, meaning if they have Virgo planets or if their Virgo planets fall within your 5th house, you feel organized and put together. You'll be diligent and detailed. Maybe you'll follow a plan a lot more in this specific step-by-step way, I suppose. And you'll feel a stronger push to be discerning and to be productive. Maybe your romantic/sexual partners have Virgo placements, or you get along really, really well with Virgo types. And you can enjoy doing practical things together or spending your time off, with each other. However, whilst Virgo can be dedicated and thoughtful, be mindful of what is being offered. Practical advice practical advice can be helpful, but it can also perhaps lead to dependency. So there can be that issue with dependency here. Being overly concerned about material matters can also happen, or being too nitpicky. Still, Virgo teaches you to be humble when it comes to your ego, either directly or indirectly. Through Virgo, you come to learn about your inner child observations. Taurus-Libra. When you're with Libra, meaning if they have Libra planets or if their Libra planets fall within your 6th house, you might recognize your balanced attitudes. Libra reminds you of how adjusting and adaptable your daily life can be. Libra brings harmony to your everyday life. You tend to be diplomatic when it comes to your chosen occupation, Taurus, and Libra types may relate to this, to you. Maybe people you work with have Libra placements, or your workplace is full of charming and really likable people. However, it may also feel like you must balance matters constantly. Still, Libra teaches you to be pleasing, to be somewhat cooperative. Through Libra, you learn to do things beautifully when it comes to your efforts. You might prefer one-to-one partnerships when it comes to your routines and your schedules, and you do come to refine your skills of negotiation and balance. Taurus-Scorpio. When you're with Scorpio, meaning if they have Scorpio planets or if their Scorpio planets fall within your 7th house, you feel this strange need to be mysterious and private and perceptive. It's as if you can pick up on the emotional depth Scorpio has to offer you. You might even get into relationships with people who display qualities of power, strength, empathy, being very charismatic, likely Scorpio at times. Approaching your relationships in this I see through you way is also likely here. But the detective mirror will break at some point because you tend to be much more relaxed than obsessive, Taurus. Scorpio may push your buttons, but they can also reflect your own penetrating and domineering behaviors within your partnerships. Through Scorpio, you learn to own your qualities of drive, devotion, and intensity. Taurus-Sagittarius. When you're with Sagittarius, meaning if they have Sagittarius planets or if their Sagittarius planets fall within your 8th house, you are presented with the much deeper and darker parts of yourself, the parts of yourself which are non-committal, restless, and tactless, but also the parts of you which are adventurous, free, and philosophical. When you are presented with these qualities through Sagittarius types, you might run the other way, become angry about the whole situation, or you can transform through your experience. Sagittarius encourages you to speak your truth and to believe in yourself. After all, underneath the surface, you are expansive, you are questioning, you're a seeker, but you subconsciously learn to hide these parts of yourself and to instead be laid back and grounded. Indeed, through Sagittarius, you learn profound lessons about your desire to travel and open your mind. Taurus-Capricorn. When you're with Capricorn, meaning if they have Capricorn planets or if their Capricorn planets fall within your 9th house, you feel responsible and ambitious. You feel like you can share your knowledge and teachings wisely and with authority, with maturity. Capricorn gets you being cautious and reliable when it comes to your worldviews, when it comes to your higher education as well. You can be mature and reasonable when exploring the bigger picture. And when you're aligned with your higher self, you are disciplined, you are orderly. Capricorn shows up and gets you applying what you learn in life. The meaning of life involves dedication and integrity. You also recognize how your philosophies and beliefs are down to earth, but do be cautious of butting heads. Still, Capricorn teaches you to really walk the walk when it comes to your morals and to share your truth respectfully. Taurus-Aquarius. When you're with Aquarius, meaning if they have Aquarius planets or if their Aquarius planets fall within your 10th house, you feel innovative and perceptive, especially when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to your career path. You realize the importance of using freedom and hope to get ahead, just even using good foresight. Perhaps your manager or boss is an Aquarius, or you look up to them as some type of expert of some kind, right? So as a professional. On the other hand, it's likely that too many fixed views from Aquarius can bother you. You both can be stubborn. You are stubborn in this earthy way, Taurus, and then Aquarius is stubborn more intellectually. Still, you seek a profession that is future orientated. It's more innovative, right? And Aquarius can be a great mentor in your life. Aquarius teaches you to see the larger visions within society, and things like group involvements and clubs can be useful for you professionally. Through Aquarius, you see the importance of thinking outside of the box. Taurus-Pisces. When you're with Pisces, meaning if they have Pisces planets or if their Pisces planets fall within your 11th house, you feel they see the possibilities about your future aims. They want to see your dreams come true. For these reasons, you might feel quite close to them. You might also escape together. Pisces reminds you that relaxation matters, switching off matters. They also encourage you to be soulful and imaginative. Perhaps you have Pisces friends in your life, or you run into people who are spiritual or creative in social circles. But you see, Pisces also teaches you about non-conforming ideas to do with things like spirituality, magic, fantasy. Indirect or indirect ways, you learn through Pisces that there is no one way to be spiritually aligned. There is no one way to dream either. And if or when you feel Pisces being too unreliable or manipulative, perhaps, you'll either approach them calmly or put your foot down. And lastly, Taurus-Aries relationships. When you're with Aries, meaning if they have Aries planets or if their Aries planets fall within your 12th house, you can be direct and honest with each other. You can both display qualities of strength and toughness. Aries can also encourage you. They'll remind you that you've got this. Aries can sense the assertive and the motivational parts of yourself. They'll also inspire you to see the leadership parts of you from within. They will be energetic as well, perhaps more energetic around you, but it is also likely that the Aries just do it behavior can agitate you at times. It can bother you if or when Aries expects you to move quickly through things, or if they expect you to do things whenever you're not ready to do them. Being greedy and overly predictable usually doesn't sit well with Aries either, though. Still, Aries teaches you to be a fighter, to be a warrior, to stand up for yourself. Through Aries, you discover the parts of yourself which are eager and enterprising. Okay then, Cosmic Warriors, so that concludes my video all about Taurus relationships with all 12 signs. Please let me know if you find this video to be helpful. Did you learn something new? I would really appreciate your feedback, and like you, I am always learning. Again, I want to say thank you so much to my patrons over at Patreon for all of your supports. And as always, let me know your thoughts and your opinions on today's video down below. But with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And if you would like to see more videos from myself and you have not subscribed yet, then make sure that you click the subscribe button and also give this video a like if you did like it today. And I will be back with another video very soon. Bye.